that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Back to 60, 18, Pioneer. 19, Tiger, 18, Runner, 18, 79, Bruce, 60, Maverick, 60, Maverick.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That one into the hands of Downs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play.
That's good.
A gain of 48. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Easy.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. He gets the hookup with grace. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards. It's been a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, KC. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Nfgl now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Downs goes in motion.
Seven Pirates.
A second down throw for Richardson. Got his man, it's Ogletree. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That is Omar Norman Lott there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. In motion is Warren.
Cowboy 80, drag him 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 2nd down, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Dickinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Tag. Viking 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways to the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
On the race.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. That's caught by the 1st-round pick, Tyler Warren. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is gonna mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
2nd down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, He'll hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Ball on the
second.
39. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Gain of 6.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Yellow. I'll go blue, lady.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready, break.
In motion is Warren.
7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. And Ryan Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Ripley.
Mahomes on first down. A short one caught by Kelce. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Mahomes. Caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelce.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Second and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cut 19. Here we go.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll take a deep shot for down. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Indianapolis, that is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 21 on that launch. That's good for a Colts first down.
Ready? Hawk 70.
In motion is Warren.
Ready.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down
at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Patrick to throw. Open man right side is Kelsey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's got his man and he finds Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27
They get the
yards.
conversion on third down.
That's
it was
good
a gain of
for
27.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about
And
it.
remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A run. It's Pacheco. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jalen Carlisle, and he's there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And this tackle then keeps pushing forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Mahomes back. A short punt taken in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Right back to Kelsey. again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And he gets his team a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Shot 60. Shot 60. Ready.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 14.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
First down, Indianapolis.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Taylor trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Huh. 79 Broncos. Good.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the set.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will take it in himself. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. But now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score Colts 24, Chiefs 21. Ricardo Sanchez to kick
So
off
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for the loss.
JT Tuimoloau. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, we're on the verge of surrendering 2 points.
At the 47-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Mustang 19!
Downs goes in motion.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 19 Lions!
From the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They really needed this one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. So at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
That's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 17-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Did not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage coverage, had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That is hot. He shits the hook up with Rice. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll drop to throw. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game. Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get him just a shade under a minute left in this one. Second and goal. Complete left side to Worthy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. In motion is Lawrence. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's first down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And that is incomplete.
So this was an NBA game, like we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Forced to his right. Taking off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. They get a new set of downs. Just importantly, stop the clock.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Attack!
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Attack! Yellow. Hey, finish it. Go get him.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Yellow. 180.
One last shot now for Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the Twilight Zone. God